tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And I've been magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Drown out my problems, let me When I've been magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Niggas ain't gonna believe in me. Bird only want me to get fucked up because he got fucked up.
So I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Move both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger. Postmates how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver. But I'm still a hot boy, cool down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. Only what I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm saucing. People at the bank see me often. Let the money run, it's a faucet. She gave me the that's a boss it. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then when
I'm trying to get some a good game, man. Week 1. Is he in my division? Nah, oh, that's your new logo? That's cool. It look like the Clippers a little bit. It look like a C. That little horn could be a C. Shit like the Clippers logo. SoFi Stadium. SoFi Stadium or SoFi?
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get this off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when
I don't got George Gordon no more. Niggas let him go. On my team, I had George Gordon. I picked him up on my team. He was a free agent. Yeah. During the during the off season now. I guess he didn't make a cut. God damn. Go. Send it.
It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag.
What score?
You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello, that's the jag calling. Let me click over real quick to let my jag talk it. I eat, ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my neck talking. Right, I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that with an ass.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Washington Redskins. Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
What is it? 20. We want this. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Tighten up. 8. What is it?
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Gun.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Open man is Samuel, complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 76 yards.
76
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Right. That was my second play of the game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go. 70, Indy. Rock it. 5.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels.
Oh, my God. It's tight end.
To the line of scrimmage,
Fucking stiffed on me.
it's nothing but room to run.
Yeah, stiffed
And
on
they
me
work
for
this
like
well
fucking...
upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
50, plant. Go. You won't take. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, switch gears. Deep grip.
On first down, Howard. He's going to look deep. That's
I did that! Oh, my God!
And he is into the end
Shit.
zone for
This fucking
Washington
score.
touchdown. DJ Moore. 52 yards as his guys are on the board in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the run side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Damn. There's like 4 people watching my shit. I see.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another shot here with a 1st and 10. The run on first down gets them a couple up to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Switch.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Gun.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey.
Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now it's Peterson. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Howard throwing on 1st down. Wide open receiver. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
No, I'm talking about
a
Redskins.
24-yard touchdown. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point.
Yeah. I said that right after he scored his first touchdown.
Here in the first quarter.
Both scored fast. My last, I had to punt.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Great. 40, Mike, 40. And we're pretty quick.
Newton. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
McCaffrey following the penalty. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
40's the mark. 40's the mark. Let's go, baby. Turn up. Get that ball. Hey! Get that ball.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton.
He dropped it.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, and he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there at 22.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Let's get it. Set. No, 180. Great. 80. Here we go. Hey, look.
Again, Newton. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Look, 80. 8. Check 9.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
It's second and goal back to the 8-yard line now. To throw is Newton. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, but now it's third and goal.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is third and goal.
I'm coming after you. Gun. 48, come on. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. All day, baby. All day.
From the gun, here's Newton. That's going to be caught by Richardson.
Man. There we go.
Take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. From 8 yards out, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and through, and we are tied at 14.
Take some time off the clock on that.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. These two teams all tied after one.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. 14-14. Set, ready? 60 outlaw. Coming to you. Watch that.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he spins past him and into space. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Peterson. He's got it on the draw.
Oh, he fumbled. Let's go. Let's go.
And the Panthers have recovered. And that one coming on his opening carry of the season. Do you give him a mulligan?
You would like to, but this game counts. If this were preseason, he'd get a mulligan. But this is for real, so not expecting that at all. Got to find a way to take care of it. I'm sure he'll get other opportunities.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing him out before he knew it. He'd hit the sideline. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Newton.
He picked that bitch right off.
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Howard now off the play fake. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is taken in for a
He just scored.
touchdown. A big play there.
Fucking deep pass.
Already his second
Fucking
touchdown
defender.
here in this opening weekend.
Nah, I was out there.
Guys
I
were
couldn't
able
see where
to
the fucking
regain
marker was at in the
lead.
end zone.
No problem there on the extra point.
I'm just out that
And the
bitch
lead is
right
now
behind him.
21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's
not-
Pinheiro to kick it
I
off.
could not see that marker.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to
What's
bring
his
it out
step?
is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Somebody said Panthers got that last play on. What the hell that mean? It said somebody
The
called me.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll look for a
so.
drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Eli Harrell. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Hey! Here we go.
Back to throw. Newton.
Oh my God! Get that bitch out there. He just picked me up again.
32. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Here we go. Foot, squeeze. Let's go.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point safely through. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Some points on the board.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Juke or nothing. We'll score over there.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's go one more.
Who's up?
20. Hey.
Out of the gun, Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half. As they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready? Set 180. 48 months. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Get it.
Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
You do got to
Panthers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Newton. Complete. Richardson has it. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 43 yards.
And the Panther first down.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
At the 22-yard line.
You say what?
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 11 now. Newton. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As his guys are back within a single score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Here's Howard, off play action. He's going to look deep down the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Definitely worth taking in our deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Howard. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Protein spill.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. He finds Coleman. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Check it backer, check it backer. Back. Let's go.
Now a give right side, Coleman. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Hey, exit.
Back to throw. Howard. And he's got that. Touchdown, Washington. DJ Moore. As the first half is winding down. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely 1 play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right,
you got to hold on to
get
that,
out of
bro.
here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
On 2nd and 10, Newton, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
I'm down 2, and he get the ball back.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups.
Thank you.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's
we going to the house with it? Yeah, we are.
Picked off by Eli Apple, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Just pick 6.
Now that was a beautiful play, a pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
The extra point up and good. And that will get them one closer. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting
He ain't gain nothing on it, though, but the shit was just crazy.
Premium here. So the opening play of the drive goes
almost let him get out of there.
Come up on 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
To throw is Howard on first down. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Yo, that fucking spin, yo.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Around his block, I missed.
And the lead now up to 14.
It was tough, though. It was tough. It was 42-28.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Yeah. 4 minutes left.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. On 2nd and 11 now. Newton. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. They'll wind up with 7 on the dump-off, but it'll set up 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Throwing is Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 42 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
60 or. Look at me. Door. 22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers. Ready?
Now Howard on 1st and 10. Uncorks one for Davis.
Give me
Now
that.
this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Dante Jackson picks it.
Oh, we got a pick
He's
six.
got some breathing
Let's
room.
go.
There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown,
We'll have a man deep.
Panthers.
Yeah. We had a man,
So
that fast ass
pick-six there out
cornerback
of the
like
nickel
that, Jackson.
package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more
deep.
time. A pick
Man,
six
like a yard,
going the other way.
2 yards.
The extra
Jump
point
up,
up
grab
and
that
good.
joint, took it all
And
the
that
way
will
back.
shave one more off this lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
42-35.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Stop. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I threw some offensive touchdowns. I just can't run the ball.
The Washington offense at the
what was
line
the score?
and ready to roll. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this one.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him.
Touchdown, Washington! Tevin Coleman with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
I can't rush it on your either.
He's been having a great
How about
game.
McCaffrey
That one right
and,
there, his
James
best
White?
run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
No, only
The
last thing
Panthers
was
out
at
there and ready to
3:44.
begin their next drive.
Maybe
And
it said something
following the
about last play
interception,
on.
just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
6-man.
First down, here's White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
What was final score?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
My stick.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They fake the give. Newton. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down.
Oh, my God. My nigga
20.
injured.
Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Nigga wasn't even tired.
Now with toss, this is McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 2nd and 13. Newton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
To who?
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Howard off the play fake. He's going to look deep for more.
Oh, my God.
Inside the 35.
Damn. They burnt the shit out of me just now.
DJ
Broken collarbone.
with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at Week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in Week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there's a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their
got on
last
my
drive
nerves
they'd like
this
to
game.
emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yo, hell no, yo.
Another
Yo, fuck no. That pick he just got with Peters, yo, no, yo.
Take over
no.
at the 30-yard line.
No.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That shit, oh, my God.
Now they try the right side here. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground.
Back up, just got a touchdown.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there.
Pick was crazy.
29 yards. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Point after up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
63-35.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Oh,
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, it got ugly for me in the 4th. That fucking last pick, that last interception he just got was crazy.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Oh my God.
Again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Gun, 20.
Operating from the gun. Newton escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Really said, good look.
48 for Mike.
From the gun, Newton. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Damn,
and now here's another interception. Picked off at the 39. Great return here. Gets us all the way down to the 26-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson.
No, I was saying, it's 4 minutes left. I just threw another pick.
Now a handoff looking right.
I can't run the ball. Them niggas be stopping that shit. I got going to the left. I ain't tripping.
Already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
It's up.
Extra point up and through. And that will extend this big lead.
What was your final score? Oh, all right.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Yeah, I know. You hear me laughing. Yeah. I heard my...
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
3.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
You only put up 3. It was not the same.
They stay on the ground, McCaffrey again. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Newton now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll go as a pickup of 14.
First game out, you get smoked.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Recon, 132 fighter. Let's go.
Now Peterson. Tackle made by Demarius Randall.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has a total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now.
Coming this way, here we go.
They give this time to the tailback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
They say they'll show how long he out
Give the
for.
Redskins 13 there and a first down.
No, to the game,
Do my
man.
eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason
God,
and continues to
everybody
condition
just
during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Check. Hey,
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
No, he did.
The 6-yard
12
line, the
seconds
line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
watch twist.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 34. And he's got room. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason
They got
football where we
ugly in the
shake down the
fucking
rosters and figure out who's going to play. And maybe the
Only
starters
had
don't play
8 rushing
as much.
yards. Joe had
Now, it's the
346
frontline
passing and
guys from the
334
first whistle.
rushing.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the
God.
preseason.
Damn.
And now I'm listening to you.
Right.
So for Washington, it's a
Learning
fantastic
experience.
start as they roll to a blowout victory
see what I
here in the
got.
season opener. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they go
This
down to
one,
defeat
he's
here
running.
in
He
the
got a hell of a
opener.
running game.
And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.